Peace, 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 and welcome to my new podcast, The OriGens of AuM. I'm your host, AuMaya, and I just wanted to stop through with a short introduction, being that today, July 3rd, is the new launch of a journey with me into many topics. One that I definitely want to go into is duality, but not like how it's been presented, right? We'll go into how it's been presented, of course, for those who've probably heard it many of times and those who are new to it. And I definitely want to get to the origin, the root of getting back to the one point minded, or the single mind, or the focus mind, right? The goal in this podcast is to get you to think, to get you to go and research more. In today's times, social media is like the informant, right? And everyone's talking on social media. Everyone has something to say. Everyone has information to share, since we are in the age of Aquarius. And yes, I am an Aquarius. So a lot of my life journey has been about wanting to know the truth. I'm about truth. I'm about freedom. I'm about peace. I'm about justice. And I'm about love. And I don't come to play. So when you personally meet me, you're going to get a little more fire out of me than talking on a podcast, just because I'm not used to just talking to myself, right? I love to engage with people. I love to interact and get to know where a person's mindset is. And in that moment, it's easier for me to draw them into the soul, right? For them to get to know who they are in the core of it all. And so I'm really excited to start this podcast. I didn't want to stay too long today. I just wanted to make a good introduction. In this podcast, it'll definitely be some guest features that I will have along the way, some good friends of mine that I find to be major influences in the world, and some that are still coming along, learning as they go through their journeys. This podcast is going to be open to, whatever. I'm not really a structural person. If you know about the nature of Aquariuses, we can be airy, but we're also a fixed sign, so we know how to ground ourselves and to focus on whatever the spirit is guiding us and whatever we need to be doing to be of service amongst others. I know that a lot of people are confused in this day and age right now. And they're unsure about, what's real, or what to believe, or what to look forward to. And this is not the time to get locked into the informant state, where everyone is telling you what's going on and what to do and how to do it. I mean, it's good to be informed, and it's very important for you to be in tune, and to be in tune with yourself. A lot of my good friends that I see out there spreading the word and getting people to realign, a lot of them have chosen to go into solitude, and this is a good thing, believe it or not. Alone time is necessary. And I don't want to hear about, I don't like to be alone, and I don't, no. Yeah, you see, because you still are caught up in this image, this character of the me, right? Or the ego. And it's time out for that. It's time out for lies. It's time out for negativity. And it's time out for holding yourself in this identity that doesn't exist. This is a time to let your guard down. This is a time to open your heart. This is a time to open your mind and allow spirit to guide you into the truth and the wisdom of life, So you're going to have to go through some things, especially with the Jason months, which is right now, starting July, and it goes all the way into November. So the J, which is July, A, August, and then you have S, which is September, O, October, and November. And this is a time of healing, right? But it's also a time for you to really see yourself. So some nasty things might come up for you, or you might not even experience any of that. You might get more joy, more excitement, more light. Good, because then that means that you've been doing the work, and now it's time for you to become the warrior, right? The warrior's journey. Ever heard of that? The warrior's journey is pretty much you going into this journey of development, taking these steps to see where you are in life, and how you can become a better version of yourself, or should I say a higher conscious state of yourself. Well, I don't want to use that word either. How about just more self-awareness, aware of your surroundings, aware of the people that you're with. You will go through challenging times, hard times, times where you lose your mind, nearly lose your mind. And then what happens is you find a place of peace, you find order, you find balance. And then as you're training yourself to become more mentally stable, more emotionally stable, more spiritually stable, and more physically stable, then as you build the confidence in that and it becomes second nature, then the warrior comes back home to the people, to his family, to his friends. And here I am. I think I've allowed myself to cook long enough in the oven, and I am ripe and ready to go. So stay tuned. Definitely tune in, tap in, turn on your listening ears, and I look forward to spewing more gifts and light to you. Have a wonderful day.